Hey, what's going on, guys? We are here in 2015 and this year is just shaped up to be probably the most amazing year for movies ever, especially people that are fans of a particular series. So I just want to talk about some of these movies that I am counting the days to and give my top 10 most anticipated films of 2015. Alright guys, number 10 on my list is Terminator Genisys, and this is number 10 on the list because this is the only movie out of my top 10 that I'm really scared could wind up sucking really bad. I want this movie to be so good. I absolutely hated Terminator Salvation. Terminator 3 I didn't care for, but 1 and 2 are two of the greatest films, in my opinion, of all time. And it's going to be cool to see Arnie back in action. I like some stuff I saw in the trailer. I think it's cool that they're going back to, overlap with the original timeline. So I'm excited for it. I want it to kick ass. Some of the casting I'm not too on board for, but it's a Terminator film. I'm going in with high hopes. Number 9 on my list is the new Neil Blomkamp film, Chappie. And I'm really excited for this movie because I love District 9, and I like Elysium for the most part, but Neil Blomkamp has a lot of talent, and it's supposed to be like a sci-fi comedy type film, and I just cannot wait to see what he brings to the table for this. And a fantastic cast. You got Hugh Jackman, Sigourney Weaver, and Charlton Copley, who is just awesome. That guy just crushes it. So very much looking forward to the new Neil Blomkamp film. Number 8 on my list is the new Bond film, Specter, and this reunites Sam Mendes with Daniel Craig as Bond, and I really enjoyed Skyfall. Casino Royale edges it out a little bit for me, but Skyfall was really good, and I'm not a big Bond fan. I've liked the Daniel Craig movies. I never saw Quantum of Solace because I heard it was terrible, but I'm really excited to see this put together. Fantastic cast in this movie. Cannot wait to see the new Bond film. Number 7 on my list is Furious 7. And I really enjoyed the first Fast and Furious movie. The ones that followed that did not really care for, but Fast 5 and Fast and Furious 6 I thought were a shitload of fun. So I'm really excited to see this movie, and it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to handle the whole Paul Walker situation. This film's kind of been through hell trying to get this together, so I really want to see it succeed and do a really good job at the box office and just have a solid Fast and Furious movie, so cannot wait to see this one. Number 6 on my list is AntMan, and how can you not get excited for a new Marvel movie? AntMan's not one of the more popular characters. I've read comics with him in it. I don't know everything about the backstory, but I like the approach they're taking to this where Michael Douglas is playing Hank Pym and he's passing down the torch to Scott Lang, who's played by Paul Rudd. I really like that approach to this because it's not going to be necessarily an origin story per se. I mean, maybe for Scott Lang's character, but, Hank Pym's already had the Pym particles. He's already got the Ant-Man suit. So it's more about, learning the mythology to it and handing down the torch. And it's something new for Marvel. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. I like Paul Rudd in the role. And, the trailer I liked. I thought the trailer was a nice touch and nice and subtle. So cannot wait to check out Ant-Man. Number 5 on my list is The Hateful Eight because Quentin Tarantino. And that's really all I got to say about that. This movie almost got shut down because of script leaks and all that, but Tarantino followed through with it, and just, you can't go wrong with Quentin Tarantino. Anything he touches is gold. That's all you got to say about it. Number 4 on my list is a movie that I've been waiting for forever because it's been talked about forever, and that is Jurassic World. And oh my god, I cannot wait to see this. Chris Pratt is coming off super hot from Guardians of the Galaxy, and just got a fantastic supporting cast in this film, and cannot wait to hear John Williams' iconic score back on the big screen. And just, who does not love Jurassic Park? Just, this is going to be fantastic. Cannot wait to see it. The park's open. John Hammond's vision is complete, so I'm really excited to see this movie. Number 3 on my list is Phantasm Ravager, and Phantasm and Evil Dead are the movies that got me into horror, and I've grown up with the Phantasm movies. These films started over 35 years ago, and this is the 5th installment, and we're getting the conclusion, and it's all the same actors. And just for film in general, not even just horror, but just film in general, that is an amazing feat that you have 5 movies that are going to span across over 35 years with the same actors continuing off of a story, and I love it. And it's my favorite horror franchise, so I cannot wait to finally see the conclusion to the Phantasm series. Number 2 on my list is Avengers Age of Ultron, and yeah, what more needs to be said about this? The hype behind this movie is through the roof. Joss Whedon is back to put the team together. We got the introduction of a bunch of new characters and a new villain, Ultron, and just everything about this movie is just amazing. The first trailer that came out, I had goosebumps the entire duration of that trailer. This film needs to be amazing, and it will be amazing, and just, my head's gonna blow up. I'm just gonna... And number 1 on my list, if you have not already guessed it by now, is Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, because Star Wars. And most anticipated film of the year and my most anticipated film of my entire movie-going experiences throughout my entire life. I cannot wait for this movie. I am freaking out and counting the seconds until we get to see this on December 18th finally. And just everything that's been going with this movie so far has just been perfect to me. From Disney picking up Lucasfilm, from J.J. Abrams hopping on board, to Lawrence Kasdan hopping on board, Kathleen Kennedy, John Williams, reuniting the original cast, all the new casting announcements, everything about this so far is just incredible. So cannot wait to see this movie. My most anticipated film of 2015 and my whole life. Alright guys, so that is going to do it. Those are my top 10 most anticipated movies for 2015, and I am really excited for this year. Tons of great movies, and just can't wait to get the ball rolling with this. This could shape up to be the most epic year for movies ever, so really excited for it. Leave me a comment down below, guys. Let me know what your top 10 most anticipated movies are, or just some of the ones you're looking forward to the most. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.